Welcome back, everyone. You know, we often check out AIagentstore.ai to see what's new and interesting in AI agents.
Definitely a good resource.
And today, we're diving into something that hits close to home for anyone in DevOps or SRE. It's that constant grind, right? Manual tasks, putting out fires.
So yeah, those 2 a.m. alerts, nobody loves those. They pull you right out of the strategic thinking.
Exactly. So what if AI could actually take on a big chunk of that? That's the idea behind SRE.ai. It's an AI-powered DevOps platform, and it looks like it's really trying to shake up workflow automation.
And what's really interesting, I think, is how it specifically goes after those complex, sometimes kind of ambiguous tasks.
Right.
The ones that really bog down skilled engineers, people who, should be innovating, not just reacting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Its goal isn't just making things faster, it seems. It's more about changing the focus away from that reactive work towards proactive strategy.
Yeah, that makes sense. And we're not talking simple scripts here, are we? Like, imagine your whole CI/CD pipeline.
The entire thing.
Yeah, from orchestrating deployments to even resolving those really tricky merge conflicts.
Okay.
Apparently, SRE.ai uses natural language agents to actually manage these workflows. For someone who lives this day to day, what does that really mean? Like, how is that different from just standard automation?
That's a really good question. So traditional automation, it just follows steps you've already defined, right? Step A, step B, step C.
Okay.
Natural language agents, though, let you describe what you want. You can say, implement this complex deployment strategy, or here's our incident response plan, just using plain English.
Oh, okay. So you tell it the what, not necessarily the step-by-step how.
Exactly. The system then figures out the intent. It learns about your specific production setup by looking at signals documentation.
Gotcha.
And then it dynamically carries out the actions. It's that ability to understand and adapt, not just follow a rigid script that lets it claim such a high level of autonomy. Something like 85%, they mentioned.
85% autonomy.
Yeah.
Connecting directly to production. That's significant.
It is. It suggests it can handle pretty complex enterprise DevOps workflows mostly on its own.
So, okay, beyond just understanding language, what are the capabilities that really make a practical difference for engineers on the ground?
Well, like we said, faster, safer deployments, that's a big one because it's not just relying on maybe brittle, hand-coded scripts.
Right, less prone to breaking.
Exactly. And then there's monitoring system health. It uses predictive alerting.
Predictive. So it cuts through the noise.
Yeah, instead of thousands of alerts, it tries to pinpoint what actually matters before it blows up into a major incident.
Okay, that's huge.
And for those multi-step processes, promoting code, managing pull requests, deploying to different environments, it can orchestrate all of that with triggers, reduces human error, keeps things consistent. Plus, during an incident, it gives you contextual insights. Might even suggest probable causes or next steps. That saves critical time when things are going wrong.
That really does sound like it could change the whole feel of the job for an SRE or a DevOps engineer. But with AI having that much control, that much autonomy, how do you maintain oversight? How do you ensure transparency? It sort of makes you rethink the human role, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. But it's probably less about replacement and more about augmentation,
Yeah.
So while the AI handles a lot of that operational heavy lifting, the toil, as they call it, it should be generating clear audit trails and insights.
So the human can still see what's happening.
Right. And this frees up the engineers. Instead of constantly firefighting, they can focus on the bigger picture, architecture, system optimization, real innovation.
Shifting from reactive to strategic.
Exactly. The human role becomes more about oversight, refining the AI's approach, and tackling those really novel, complex problems that AI isn't really built for yet. It lets teams use their critical thinking where it adds the most value.
So it's kind of a preview of a future where AI takes on more of the operational load, letting the human teams focus on strategy and, well, innovation instead of just keeping the lights on.
Yeah, that seems to be the direction. Processing signals across environments, understanding impact. It definitely challenges us to think about where human expertise fits in best when we have these kinds of advanced tools.
Definitely something to think about. If you're interested in exploring more tools like SRE.ai or other AI agents, you can always check out AIagentstore.ai.
Good place to browse.
And as always, we really appreciate you rating and reviewing the show. Thanks for tuning in.